Well, I got to say, it is tough being Colin Kaepernick. I mean, this guy, this is one of the biggest victims in American history right here, Colin Kaepernick, folks. I mean, let's really boil this down. Colin Kaepernick is a victim of pretty much everything that's wrong with America. He was adopted by a white family. He got a scholarship to go to college. He was drafted into the NFL. He made millions of dollars. He played in a Super Bowl. He then quit. He quit. He literally quit. He had a multi-million-dollar contract that he quit. He walked out on. Then he got a enormous deal with Nike for millions of dollars, stayed rich, became a political public figure, beloved by the left in this country. And now it's rumored he got up to an $80 million settlement in his case against the NFL. What a tough life for Colin Kaepernick, folks. I mean, don't you see the bigotry and the racism that Colin Kaepernick has had to endure? Adopted by a white family, scholarship for college, drafted in the NFL, made millions of dollars, quit his contract, and then got tens of millions more afterwards. I mean, folks, that shows you the racism in this country. Colin Kaepernick is the greatest victim in American history. I mean, I wish I could be as big of a victim as Colin Kaepernick. I mean, my God. Apparently being a victim in this country is worth hundreds of millions of dollars. I didn't realize. I just would have been a victim. So, that's nice. All right, here's what I'm going to do. Let's open up the phone lines, and I'll squeeze in some calls in the next segment. 888-201-2244, 888-201-2244. It's Friday. If I don't take calls, I'll feel bad. So we're going to do calls in the next segment. Let me do a news blitz here. So it's true. The bipartisan spending binge is worse under Trump than it is Bush and Obama. That's true. So the debt continues to go up, and Trump claims he's going to fix it with growth. I guess we'll just see. Roger Stone gets gagged today by the judge, and Robert Mueller is now investigating and interviewing Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Yes, I guess Sarah Huckabee Sanders, the daughter of Mike Huckabee, yeah, I guess she probably colluded too. I mean, you know. Meanwhile, the people that actually colluded with Russia and engaged in an active coup against the United States, like Andrew McCabe, who admitted, yeah, we wore a secret wire to spy on the president, and yeah, we were going to use the 25th Amendment to impeach him. Now, Melissa Schwartz, Andrew McCabe's spokeswoman, why does he even have a spokeswoman? Oh, so that they can do damage control when he tells the truth about the 25th Amendment. Says, oh, it's just been taken out of context. Yes, we tried to use the 25th Amendment to remove the president. Oh, no, that's not what he meant. Rumor has it Ruth Bader Ginsburg was back in a closed session for the Supreme Court today. Pictures, or it didn't happen. FCC rules on 5G cell phone upgrade spark antenna fight. So there's a lot of local jurisdictions that are fighting the 5G. Now, I was reading the story and I was like pleasantly surprised. I was like, oh, wow, this is nice to hear. People are going to fight against the 5G that's probably going to cause a mass humanitarian issue in this country and where it's put up. And guess what I found out they were complaining about, especially in Portland, Oregon? It was unsightly. It was an eyesore. An eyesore, folks. The thing literally zaps your brain and can give you cancer, and they're complaining that it doesn't look good. Oh, my God. I tell you, I need to... In Roundup case, this is the Monsanto weed killer, the science will go on trial first. So look, hundreds of millions of dollars of settlements because of the weed killer Roundup, and there's some real stuff going on, and I think that these courts are not going to accept these Monsanto payouts anymore. I mean, my God, how much money does Monsanto have? Los Angeles will require contractors to disclose ties to the NRA. Uh-oh. Now, who told you this was going to happen? InfoWars. So now, if you want a government contract or you want to work in this town, you better not do business with that NRA. And we're going to make you publicly disclose all your personal information. And if we find you were on Breitbart or you were on Infowars.com or you tweeted about supporting President Trump or you're in the NRA, we're going to shut you down. We're the boss hog now. We're the authoritarian tyrants now. From newsbusters.org, the networks spent over 2,000 minutes covering Russia collusion, 0 minutes on the report from the Senate Intel Committee that said there was no Russian collusion. Yeah, Rosenstein said there's been no evidence. And then they say, we're going to have a fake news meeting with all the tech giants to stop fake news and to stop election meddling. Literally, it says they're going to stop how they can stop election meddling. They're literally meddling. These people are literally meddling in the elections, censoring news, curating news, creating fake news, and then they go behind the scenes to figure out how they can screw America even worse. They say, oh, we're doing this to stop fake news. I'm sorry. I'm all fired up. I haven't really had much physical exercise since I went on vacation. I got back. I clearly need some because my blood is boiling right now. My head's about to explode off my face, or my face off my head. I mean, where is the common sense? Where is the sanity? I mean, boy, the creator of this universe really, really made it tough, didn't he? He really, really made this interesting. Ali Alexander may descend on Ilhan Omar with powerful Jewish allies. Now, this is something I should probably spend a whole segment on. Now, here's my thing. I'm glad that this is happening. Ilhan Omar, to me, is just congressional garbage, amongst perhaps other things. I mean, look, we're supposed to believe in radical Islamic terror. That's why we can't fly without TSA. That's why we went to war in the Middle East. You know, radical Islamic terror is this thing, and then this Islamicist is in Congress and wants to shut down the Department of Homeland Security. I mean, woo, woo, woo. Like, are there any alarms here? Nothing? But here's the other angle to this that really grinds my gears. So now what we're going to have in this country is we're going to have the Jewish versus Muslim conflict in America now. That's what we're going to get. Now, say whatever you want about Israel or the Jews and the Zionists. Trust me, they all call into the show. I'm a Zionist shill, whatever. Israel is our ally. Iran and other Muslim nations are not. That's just a fact. You have, I think it's like 30, I mean, there's more Jewish people in America than any other country. What do you think's going to happen now that you bring all these Muslims in that are now going to get into Congress? So now the Jewish-Muslim tension in the Middle East that's been there for hundreds of years, now we're going to get it in the West. Boy, I'm really looking forward to that. St. Louis area organizations work to help LGBTQ students apply for colleges and succeed. Yes, because, you know, screw everyone else. They can't do it on their own, right? I mean, isn't that racist? Oh, you're gay? You can't get into college on your own. We'll help you. UCLA doles out $3.2 million annually on diversity salaries. I've covered these stories for years. Diversity at universities costs this country hundreds of millions of dollars every year. Now, ask yourself why you have not heard a word about this story on mainstream news. 6 California officers fire shots at rapper who was asleep in car, killing him. So the story is, this black guy is sitting in his car. Police come surround the car, guns drawn. He wakes up, they shoot, they kill him. Where's this story in the news? Isn't it amazing how the television news decides what we care about and what we don't? Oh, the rest of this is just weird. Germs are not a real thing. Fox News host says he hasn't washed hands in 10 years. I could do a whole segment on that. Like, do we really over-evaluate germs and everything with all this soap and crap? President Trump says he would feel a little phony having a dog. Yeah, a lot of people have dogs so they can have an Instagram account. They don't take care of the dog. Man kicked out of Disneyland after displaying Trump 2020 flag on ride. Yeah, you can't like Trump and go to Disneyland now. Drinking Diet Coke every day increases risk of dying young from stroke and heart attack. Yeah, Diet Coke is actually worse probably than regular Coke. All right, calls on the other side.
For those looking for the ultimate source of energy for their day, every day, the Brain Synergy Combo is here. Combining the powerful Turbo Force and Brain Force Plus nootropic formulas, this combo has what you need to hit your maximum potential every day. Take the tasty tropical berry-flavored Turbo Force instant drink mix with you on the go or at work to help provide you with focus, clarity, and energy, and to reach your full potential. Hit the next generation of advanced neural activation with the Brain Force Plus nootropic, a fan-favorite formula fueled by powerful, time-tested ingredients for a true 360 win. With this combo, you can have energy wherever you need it, at home, on the go, in the car, and more. Get pure energy on tap and take advantage of old and new InfoWars powerhouse formulas with the Brain Synergy combo. Head to InfoWarsStore.com today.
I've been doing a lot of research into Google and YouTube censorship, and I've noticed that there's one type of video that is the most censored, the most buried, the most suppressed. And that's the videos where you saw in 2016 election night all the arrogant leftist authoritarians like the Young Turds and others get so butthurt when Trump won. They don't want us to have that victory. They don't want us to remember what political action did. And that's why the globalist, Hillary and others, are trying to shut InfoWars down. This is a fight about taking your speech away, not just my speech, about taking your very sovereignty away. This country is in a war. So again, I want to thank you for what you've done, but I want to remind you, if you don't spread the articles and videos, and if you don't financially get the great products we have and fund us in the 360 win, we're dead in the water. I'm in your hands, you're in my hands, InfoWarsStore.com. Thank you.